Tonight on Fox, Gordon Ramsay's Masterchef returns with an all-new episode on Wednesday, September the 18th, 2019, Season 10 Episode 24 called The Finale, PT. One. The Finale, PT. 2. And we have your weekly Masterchef recap below. On tonight's Masterchef episode, as per the Fox synopsis, the Season 10 finale. The top three return from their hometowns after a trip across the pond and tackle their final dishes in the hopes of crossing the finish line and coming out on top. The kitchen is transformed into a battle ring full of friends, family and former winners ready to watch the chef testants cook for their lives. The finalists must execute a superior three-course meal for the judges. So make sure to bookmark this spot and come back between 8 p.m.-10 p.m. for our Masterchef recap. While you wait for our recap, make sure to check out all our Masterchef videos, pics, news and recaps right here. Tonight's Masterchef recap begins now. Refresh page often to get their most current updates. Masterchef is back tonight for its highly anticipated season finale. Stay tuned to find out who the winner is out of the top three of this celebrated Season 10 finale. On tonight's season finale of Masterchef, the top three chefs Dorian, Sarah and Nick battle it out for the grand prize, $250,000, and a state-of-the-art Viking kitchen and training in each of the judges' restaurant. Surrounded by friends and family, they begin cooking their choices of dishes in the Masterchef arena. Dorian is inspired by her mother's cooking, Nick has a college theme and Sarah's by her husband. They start off with appetizers. Dorian cooks scallops, sweet corn puree, and chards. Sarah makes braised octopus and chorizo. Nick prepares pomme soufflé and crabs. Nick seems to have a small hiccup with his pomme soufflé as the potatoes don't take the shape of the ball as he intends it to, but overcomes it as the oil heats up and cooks them as he wants. Dorian starts to cook her scallops earlier than expected by the judges, but it's due to her plaiting taking time, so she starts it early, and the judges wonder if Sarah will be able to cook a braised octopus with the time allowed. The time is up for the judges to taste test, and up first is Nick's beer pong dish with soft shell crab and pomme soufflé. The judges seem to like the taste and presentation that he took a risk with, as it's supposed to look like a game of beer pong, with disc of potatoes to represent the ball and a cone disc he constructed. Next up is Dorian. Visually the dish is colorful, and the judges agree it's delicious and packed with flavor from each component of her scallops and sweet corn puree dish. Next is Sarah with a braised octopus, chorizo, ragu, and a vinaigrette. The judges enjoy the octopus, but her chorizo falls flat with them since it's a meat that takes time to get the flavor as it's aged longer for that reason. Up next is the entree course. Dorian cooks applewood short ribs, Nick steamed paste, Sarah herb crusted lamb. Nick is following his college theme and the judges worry if the food will taste good or if he's putting more time into his storytelling. Dorian has to worry about if she has enough time to braise her ribs and capture that braised flavor that normally would take hours to achieve rather than the 60 minutes she's given. The judges stop the clock to throw in a twist into the challenge, letting them know right after the entree course is judged someone will be eliminated. Now the pressure is really on the chefs as they race to finish the entree course. Sarah makes sure her rack of lamb is cooked through and Dorian plates her ribs with a steam glass effect, and Nick takes a daring step and plates his dishes inside of an open book. Dorian is up first to be judged. Her plating is beautiful for her applewood short ribs and potatoes au gratin. The judges loved the flavor, but not so much the plate display. Nick's steamed base dish has intrigued the judges with his presentation on a book sticking to the college theme. His fish is underdone for one judge. All in all, they like the flavors. Sarah's herb-crusted rack of lamb is cooked perfectly and robust with flavor. Her vegetables aren't cooked too well and isn't a hit with the judges. Only two will move forward, that being Dorian and Sarah. Nick is sent home as his dish was too risky and he focused more on the themes and out-of-the-box way he plated it, rather than flavors and making sure his sea base was cooked and not raw. Up next is dessert. Dorian prepares a lemon tart cake inspired by her mother and Sarah a chocolate torte inspired by her husband. The judges worry Dorian is taking a risk combining two desserts in one, and Sarah doing a dish that's too rich and decadent. Dorian is up first with her lemon blueberry tart with lemon meringue. It's plated on dishware with the mother's hands in the center, and it's emotional for her due to her passing away. Chef Ramsay names the dish after her mother. He likes the dish and all the components, even though she took two desserts and combined it into one and created a new dish, and feels she told her story with her dish. Next, Sarah and her chocolate torte. All the judges agree it's for chocolate lovers and rich in taste, and not overpowering. Both women did a job well done, and now the judges are faced with the task of picking a winner. Chef Ramsay gifts both women with a new Viking kitchen set, but only one can be picked the winner, and with much careful deliberation the judges come to a mutual agreement on the winner for tonight, and it's Dorian. The end.